Athletes, what's the crack? Hello from Tenerife. Habit forming course. We know losing weight. People are 99% of people who lose weight will put the weight back on, unfortunately. So that puts you having lost weight in a 1% long-term success. Okay? Now we're talking general population, everyone who lost weight. I know you've lost weight at Dinny Health Fitness, so it's different, but still, put things in perspective, you have a 1% success chance, okay, of not gaining the weight back on again. We want to increase those odds, okay? For me, the best way that I know from 10 years specialising in fat loss is to prevent people from gaining weight is to have them keep a food diary. I keep a food diary and an exercise diary, okay? It means you're consciously aware of what's going on, alright? When you go unconscious is when things fall apart. When you're consciously aware, you're in control, okay? You're consciously aware that you need to do better, or you're consciously aware that you're doing really good. Either way, you're aware of what's going on, alright? So keeping a food diary is step one in habit forming course. I'd like you to make this a habit like brushing your teeth, so you don't go, oh, I forgot my food diary. You don't forget to brush your teeth in the morning, alright? Or you don't forget to put your clothes on before you leave the house and go out in a nip. It's just a habit. So, keeping your food diary, let's make it the exact same, alright? Years ago, I had a note on my phone, it was in the reminders, and it went off at 9 p.m. every night, and it said food diary now, and I had about 7 exclamation marks. And it was just to remind me, Dinny, do your food diary, Dinny, do your food diary. The reminder still goes off. I don't need it though, but it still goes off. So I'd advise you to do the same until it's a habit that you don't need it. Set the alarm. Document what you're eating, what you had for breakfast, what you had for lunch, what you had for dinner, what snacks you had, what alcohol you had, and what activity you done. Okay, if you've done gym or walk or whatever sort of exercise you've done that day, document that in it. And it'll have a massive difference on your long-term success. You'll never go backwards, and it's going to help you take yourself to the next level, okay? Some of you have done amazing, but you aren't at your goal yet. To get to your goal, you need to do more new things, okay? And this is going to be another great little habit. Now, here's one important fact before I leave us on this video. When you're keeping your food diary, the only way a food diary is successful is if you keep a food diary all the time, alright? What unsuccessful people will do is keep the food diary when they're eating really well. And then when they're off the rails, they won't keep the food diary. That's a waste of time. You might as well not bother in the first place, lads. That's like saying, I'm only going to brush my teeth if I'm going to kiss someone today, but the other days I won't bother brushing them. You know, it's stupid. Why would you do that? Or I'm only going to put clothes on today when I leave the house if I'm going to meet someone. If I'm not, throw out in a nip. But you know what I mean? Food diary has to be the same, and that it's got to be kept regardless, and that is when it's going to work really well. Okay, if you just write the stuff down, then you'll see my post in the Facebook group on my holidays, and what I'm eating and what I'm drinking, and it's terrible, but that's it. It's just a food diary. I keep it. Now I am doing a lot of activity, which is great because I've so much time here on holidays. I'm getting loads of training in. It's great, but this is how the food diary is successful. So I want to see your pictures in the Facebook group every day. At the end of the day, just screenshot your food diary, whether it's in our food diary or if it's on MyFitnessPal, and get it up there and make it habit. Remember, most people are going to be unsuccessful. 99% of people who lose weight are going to be unsuccessful because they won't do simple little tasks like this, okay? You have 1% chance of success. They are shitty ass odds, okay? So do this simple step and it's going to increase your odds significantly from 1%, alright? Because, yeah, I'm in this game too long. So many people lose weight, they're feeling great, everything's going well. One little thing throws them off track, boom, weight's back on, they're miserable, and they won't ring me for another 3 years until they get fat, really fat, until they're like the point of no return. Where you guys all were a couple of weeks ago when you asked for help, now you've done amazing, you're feeling amazing. I want to keep this like that, alright? I want to take you out of 1% success rate, and a food diary is probably, of all the tips I can give you, it's the biggest one, the most important one if you commit to doing this forever. Alright, have an awesome day. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are eating in your food diary.